that was the Violent Voss. Oh. That was the Violent Voss palette, which I dropped on the floor.
They say you're only young once, but we live for it, we live for it, we live for forever.
Hello all my guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today I got something I'm kind of excited for. So I have been inspired by the amazing Nikki Tutorials to do a video of doing my eyes with every single palette in my collection. Now, I believe she had 171 palettes, and yeah, I am poor, so I did not have nearly as much as that, but I did have about 19 palettes, so I think it will still be fun. I think the way I'll do it is I'll try to do all of one brand in order in the areas that I can, but otherwise I'll probably just be grabbing, seeing what colors will go, and just jumping into it. Now, I usually use pomade for my brows, but I thought, hey, it'll help get rid of a palette, so yeah. I usually do brows, eyes, and then my base, but because this is gonna be huge and I don't know how much it's gonna be, I just already have my base laid down, which is why I look like a mess. So yeah, I think I'll start with my brows, then I'll finish up my base, and we'll get to my eyes, which is all gonna be using my palettes. So you can say it's a cheat, but I say, I don't know. I didn't wash any of my brushes for this because I figured they're already dirty with a lot of the shadows, so why should I clean them? I can just clean them after making this. Alright, we're gonna start off with brows, and I think I'm gonna be using the James palette, and because of the wig I want to use, I think I'll fill them in with Spooky. This is gonna be interesting. I haven't used powder to fill in my eyebrows like this, like, honestly. Okay, I can't say ever because I did it in my last video, so wow. Sometimes believe it or not, I hardly use black, so I forget all the time just how pigmented this black is. Also, about my palettes, I haven't used all of them, but I have used most of them. There was a couple when I was going through and I was like, oh, I forgot I had them, because one of my best friends, she gets BoxyCharm, and whenever she doesn't like something, she gives it to me, and I take it because, you know, I like free makeup. I'm probably gonna start using them after this though, but like, I always stick to my usual palettes, which has lately been the James palette and the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. Alright, these are not twins at all, but let's see if cleaning them up at all is gonna help. Alright, and I like to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I just really liked it. I actually just... Hello? Okay. Just the other day, I went to Walmart to try to pick up another thing of it, and my shade was completely gone. I was so sad, so if I run out of this, I'm gonna be so freaking sad. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly, because I usually do this during this time, I'm just gonna prime my eyes. But we won't go on to eyeshadow next, we're gonna brown this up a little. Alright, now let's move on to the next palette. Alright, this next one's my usual contouring palette, so I'm just gonna go into the KVD Vegan Beauty Shape and Light Eye palette. I don't have the contour palette, I only have the eyes, but these do come with stuff to contour, which I love. And I'm saying KVD Vegan Beauty, even though it says Kat Von D right here, because in case you don't know, that she did sell her shares and the company rebranded to KVD Vegan Beauty. I honestly think in the future that they are going to probably rename themselves to try to distinguish themselves from Kat Von D, but I think they are going with the whole KVD thing right now, just because it will be less confusing to older customers who knew it as Kat Von D Beauty, I believe it was, or maybe it was just Kat Von D, I don't know, but yeah, when it was branded by Kat Von D, who no longer owns the brand. I'm gonna use the same palette, even though I'm probably not gonna use a lot of the other ones twice. I just know there's not any other contouring options, so I'm gonna just go in with the darker shade in the middle. It's really hard to use. The darker shade in the middle right here. Just, I like to use this one when I want a harsher contour, which, yes, I usually go a little gothy. I look so pale today. Oh my god. But yeah, I really like the formula of the bronzers and like the contour powder. But honestly, as far as the formula for the shadows go, I really don't like them. Like, I tried using the black from this palette once and it did not blend at all. I've definitely done neutralize with this palette and they looked fine, but I'm normally gonna just reach for my James palette instead of this because I really like the browns from the James palette. And honestly, I don't do neutrals that much. So if I were to get this kind of palette again, I'll probably just get the Shade and Light contour palette. I got this from TJ Maxx for half off, so that's why I got this one and not the other one. Okay, with that out, with everything else out of the way, let me just quickly go through my ColourPop collection. So the first one I'm going to go into is a little confusing because it says Cute AF on the front, but it is actually the Yes Please palette. The reason I'm picking this up first is I'm going to use my favorite shade, which is this yellow one. Which, what is your name, sweetie? It is, oh, it really do be like that. Unless, ooh, I don't know if they correspond to the shade on the back, or I think it's called Mischief, but I could be wrong. Okay, so let me just get a clean enough brush, because I think with my palettes that I have, I could probably get away with doing either a cute sunset-y look or like, oh, also there's fallout galore, but I feel like that's normal for ColourPop. But yeah, I feel like with the shades I have in my shadows, I could probably get away with either doing a cute rainbow or sunset-y look. I think I'm gonna do different looks on both eyes. Ooh, maybe do like a fire and ice. Ooh, there we go. Probably a nice little fire and ice moment, because I have the perfect palettes to do that with. I honestly, I use this one way more than the James yellow, just because I feel like this is more yellow. It's more pigmented, and I like that. There's one thing you don't lose when you choose ColourPop over anything else, and that is pigment. So, bye, Yes Please palette. You were too good to me. Okay, I think I'm gonna skip over the other two ColourPop palettes I have and go into the Violet Voss Essentials palette, just because it has this really pretty orange in it that I am, oh, poor. Honestly, it's gonna be so hard to film my other eye because my mirror is over here, so it's so easy. Just do this instead. Alright, so that was the Violet Voss palette. Let's move on. Alright, let's go into Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette, and I'm thinking this shade to kind of deepen things up a little. Ooh, these are actually, ooh, why have I never touched this? Oh my god, I was missing out. Oh my god, I wish I could use more of this. So that was a Celestial Thunder. Ooh, that one was quick. You were a good shadow. Alright, let's brand jump once again and use the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette, which, I mean, gotta do it on the fire side. So I think I'm gonna use Prick, because it's this. Ooh, that does not read saying hello. This one's super red, but for some reason on the monitor it looks pink.
It's red.
I think I'm just gonna slap that on my lid. Alright, that looks nice. So that was the Blood Sugar palette. Ooh, we're getting through these fast. Okay, let's jump back to ColourPop and let's use the Dream Street palette, which is a Kathleen Lights collaboration. And I think I'm gonna try to deepen it out with this shade, which is, I think, Elfish? Oh my god, yeah, this brush was too huge. Oh no, we're losing the yellow. I'm gonna try not to dipping back into other palettes, but I know I have another palette with yellow. Oh my, oh no. Ugh. I should have known to be more careful. I literally just talked about how these were so pigmented. Well, that was the Dream Street palette. Guess we're gonna go into Jawbreaker early. I think I'm going to use that same brush that I used for the yellow earlier and dip into Wow, which I honestly, I don't know, maybe last time I used it I just didn't use it well, but like, I don't think, oh, maybe it's because it's so pastel too. Okay, oh, but this is actually, I was just going to talk about how it's not that pigmented, but she's working a little. Ooh. Okay. Hello. You were like, oh, you're gonna talk smack about me? Well, watch this. I think we'll finally go into this, the Space Out palette by, I believe, yeah, Blackheart Cosmetics, which is Hot Topic makeup in case you don't know. And I don't know, this one's kind of shimmery, so go into this like white shade. What are you called? Alien. Alright. Oh no. Jeffree Star is quaking. They're gonna get a sister lawsuit on their hands, even though this was long before the Alien palette. Well, I guess the shimmer's there. I don't know if it works for this. Oh no, maybe I'll find something else to cover it up later. Alright, well, that was this one. I haven't touched this in forever. I used it for cosplay last time, so now it's like, it's not my favorite. I think I'll probably smoke out my lower lash line with Santa Claus from this Simply Meant to Be eyeshadow palette from Hot Topic, which, this one, I have it because it's cute. I got it for Christmas one year, and it's cute. It's a nice little thing that I just have chilling in my room. I appreciate it. Alright. So, let's say goodbye to you. Alright, I got like 5 palettes to do this other eye. So, I guess it's a little bit of a cheat, but I guess we'll start with Blue Blood by Jeffree Star. Let's go into the shade Blue Blood, because I mean, it's in the name, so why would we not? I know it's a little too high to start, but let's work with it. I love this shade. I used it recently, and I just think it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah, that's cute. Let's dip in the Bio-Exorcist from the Handbook for the Recently Deceased palette from Hot Topic, which is Beetlejuice themed, obviously. And let's deepen that up. This side is going a little bit smoother than the first side. And I'm not mad at that at all. Ooh. This combination. Hello. Oh, I love that. This eye looks amazing. Alright, let's say goodbye to that one. Alright, this one I was really excited for. I was hoping I'd be able to use this shade at some point. But I got the Baby Got Peach palette by ColourPop, which I was so excited for. And what shade are you called? Hungry Ghost. It's this, it's a super shimmery eyeshadow, and I think I'm gonna apply with a Q-tip. Oh, she's flaky. She is a glitter. Oh, she's so soft. This is a finger shade. Oh my. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a glitter on my other eye now just because. Oh my god, that's cute. I don't know, let's try going into the Conspiracy palette by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star and use Illuminati, even though, I don't know. I feel like it might work, but I don't know. Oh yeah, she works. She works. We like her. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she works. Okay, now let's try to make this eye look as intense. And I got some glitters. Art Candy glitter palette. I'm not sure if it has a name. Oh, Glitterazzi. And I think I'm just gonna go into with this orange one because I feel like the pink just isn't the move. Let's use this little spongy applicator and just, oh yeah, we like it. Just try to make it look like it belongs with that other super glittery eye. Alright, I feel like this bake's been on my face for too long, so let me just wipe that off. Oh yeah, this eye is glitter central now, so just be aware of that. The glitter goes everywhere, but it's still cute. Ooh, yeah, now they look like they belong together a little more because they're both glittery now. Alright, so I'm going to quickly throw on some mascara. Just let that dry while we finish using the rest of our palettes. And don't worry, lashes will be added. With this, we gotta add lashes. Alright, so I only got 3 left, and one of them is highlight, 2 of them are blushes. So I'm gonna get the Bebe Pro Face Palette, because I mean, it's a palette, so I think it counts. And I think I'm just gonna use Primrose, which is one of my uses. So let me just boop, boop, boop. Just put it on the cheeks. Dust it a couple places, so that was that. Now, I usually blush my nose, but I figured since we have 2 blush palettes, we would use a different palette. So I'm gonna go in with, what is it? Alamar? I don't know how to pronounce it, but Alamar Cosmetics, I think. And go in with the shade Isla, which is my usual blush, which is right in the middle. I like to mix these 2 shades usually, but I'm just gonna go in with this one. It's a nice pinky blush, and I just think it looks so cute when I put on the nose. I also like to use this brush sometimes when I blush my nose, if I want to be a little more precise. Oh, yes. There's that. And since we only have 1 more palette left, this is gonna be what we use to highlight everywhere else. So it is the KVD Vegan Beauty Alchemist palette. And I think I'm gonna go a little boring and go with the pink opal shade. And just get that everywhere. Just put it there. 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 I think I'll put it in the corners because why not? Hopefully I'll get rid of that ugly inner corner bit. Just a little bit. And on the lip. And then get a more bigger brush and just boop boop. Okay, so at this point I would just cut and show my lips and lashes already on, but I have lash options, so because I got new lashes, so let me go get them. Alright, so I got them all together. So I got these Lorvani lashes in the style Euphoria, but I don't know, these ones feel like they're a little not dramatic enough for this look, so these ones, probably not gonna choose these. And then I got, I think I've shown these before, but I got these lashes. They come in a cute little component like this, and they're by Cousin Beauty, and they're in the style, I believe, Teddy Bear. They're super cute, but I feel like it would be too big and just block out the look, so maybe not that one. But then I got these, I believe they're by, South Home Beauty. I got a bunch of them. So I got these, ooh, these, ooh, those ones are nice, these, and then these. So I don't think I'll choose these ones or these ones. I feel like they're a little small, so I want to go for a bigger lash. So let me see. Oh, I dropped a pair. So I think I'm gonna go for these ones. So I'll get back to you when I got lashes and lips on. I just wanted to show those for you guys. Alright, this is the finished look, and I decided to pair this up with Family Jewels by Jeffree Star just to finish it off, and I think it looks very good together. So this is the final look, and I think it looks really good. Like, for 19 palettes on one face, like, ooh, like, obviously it doesn't compare to what Nikki Tutorials did, but as much as my skills can go, I think it looks amazing. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did, and subscribe if you're new. Also, I wanted to add that I have a Patreon, and if you are watching this on Patreon, then hi, but if you're watching this on YouTube, I have a 30-day free trial going on my Patreon right now. After those 30 days, it'll only be $3 to subscribe, so check it out if you want. You don't have to pay by any means. It's just so you can get a week early access to all my videos, makeup related. But if you don't want to, that's totally okay with me. It's up to you. But if you have any suggestions on what I can do to make it a little more worth subscribing, just let me know. Give me any suggestions. I'm open. But that's gonna be all for me from this week. So as always, stay positive, be yourself, and live your life.